President FDR here with fantastic news for the American people. As you know, recently we have been in a depression, but I have a three-step plan called the New Deal that will fix the economy and prevent future depressions. The 3 steps are relief, recovery, and reform. These are my 3 advisors of the New Deal.
Hi there, my name is Taylor and I'm the head manager for the relief program of the New Deal. Parts of this relief plan will relieve tension between the government and the court. The first thing we will do for the relief is create a bank holiday starting March 6th to March 10th. During this time, we will be assisting the banks in reopening and instilling people who have made deposits within the bank. Secondly, we'll be opening a Federal Emergency Relief Administration who will help create jobs and help the poor. Third, we now have a Public Works Administration which will create jobs building the public structures like dams, bridges, hospitals, and schools. The CCC, or Civilian Conservation Corps, will create manual labor jobs collecting natural resources in rural areas. The WPA, or Works Progress Administration, will employ workers and carry out public works projects. Finally, the Tennessee Valley Authority will be providing navigation, flood control, electricity, generalization, fertilizers, manufacturing, and economic development to Tennessee, which has been heavily affected by the Depression.
Hello there, I am Kate. I'm the head of the Recovery Administration. In order to return the economy back to normal, we put these acts and organizations into place. The NIRA, National Industrial Recovery Act, is an act that allows the President to regulate industry in an attempt to raise prices after severe deflation and stimulate economic recovery. HOLC, the Homeowners Loan Corporation, is a government-sponsored corporation that was part of the New Deal. Its purpose was to refinance home mortgages currently in default to prevent foreclosure. The FHA, the Federal Housing Administration, is to improve housing standards and conditions, provide an adequate home financing system through insurance of mortgage, and to stabilize the mortgage market. And finally, the AAA, the Agriculture Adjustment Act, was put in place to reduce agriculture production by paying farmers subsidies not to plant on part of their land and to kill excess livestock. Eventually, this led to the court case United States versus Butler.
Hello, I'm Patrick. I am the head of the Reform Department of the New Deal. Now, part of the plan is we need to try to change laws so that this type of event doesn't happen again. Now, first thing we're going to have is the FDIC, Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, and their job is, if a bank closes, you will be refunded whatever money you had in the bank that was closed, so that you don't lose all your money like people did early in the 30s. Next, we have the Social Security Act, which is going to help the elderly and the disabled have funds later on in life. Next, we have the Wagner Act, which will definitely help unions and workers' rights. Next, the Fair Labor Standards Act, which will establish a 40-hour work week and will set a minimum wage so that workers can't be cheated.
In recent events, the Shatner Poultry Corp versus the United States invalidated as unconstitutional the provision of the National Industrial Recovery Act that authorized the President to approve codes for the poultry industry and others. Another case, U.S. versus Butler, ruled that the processing of taxes instituted under the 1933 Agriculture Adjustment Act were unconstitutional. And this has been the Fireside Chat with FDR.